What's going on, gang? It's Curl from the future, and I came to deliver a message, especially for you. Today, my message is 3 reasons real people hate you, for really no real reason. And I'm going to start this off with a scripture about hate, biblically. John 15:18-20. If the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first. If you belong to the world, it will love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you. Remember what I told you. A servant is not greater than his master. If they persecuted me, then they will persecute you. That was Jesus. So I just wanted to start it off with that, because Jesus' word is bond and it has a lot of power behind it. It's still relevant to this day and will always be relevant. Now, my 3 reasons still encapsulate what's said there, because the reasons I'm going to state show you that a lot of this is predicated because individuals have insecurities within themselves when they see your light shine. You see, Satan is ultimately the power behind fear, evil, hate, jealousy. And when I say Satan, I mean evil. The evil in you is what would cause you to hate another individual that you don't even know. You see, Satan in heaven was full of greed and ego. So he himself wanted to be just like the Most High. He had his own unique traits that I'm going to touch on at the very end as well. But he had his own unique traits about himself. He was adorned in jewels. But he saw the Most High shining, and he wanted to be like the Most High. The greed, the ego made him want to be like the Most High. So the reasons I state deal with greed, deal with ego, deal with selfishness, and deal with self-centeredness, that all tie into evil, that all tie into the darkness, into Satan. So I want to get that out the way, and I want to tell you the 3 reasons that people hate you, real people hate you, for really no real reason. Reason number 1, inner turmoil, insecurities within themselves. Individuals will have so many insecurities with themselves. We all have insecurities in some way or another. But these individuals have these insecurities that will bleed out into other individuals. Sometimes it bleeds out so much that they must say something to you. They want to bring you down to another level so you feel like you're at their level. They don't want you to be up there. Come down from up there. They want to bring you down so you're exactly where they are. Their insecurities will bleed out so much. These individuals might come up to you and tell you, who do you think you are? I've had individuals come up to me when I've just walked into a room and tell me, you think you something, huh? What are you talking about, bro? I just walked into the room. Like, what do you mean? But they're so insecure with themselves. They're hurting inside, that they feel the need to come up to you and say, who do you think you are, having this confidence, having this charisma about yourself? Come down to my level. And you might not even be at the level that they foresee. You might not even be, when I'm saying level, you might not even have the confidence that they foresee with you. Just because you have some kind of light, some kind of elegance, some kind of swag, charisma about yourself. They see that, and it makes them feel like, how come I don't feel like that? And then they come after you. That's reason number 1. Reason number 2, and you'll notice all of these reasons seem to kind of have similarities because they're all from ego. Reason number 2 deals with jealousy. And this is something you hear very often. You hear about jealousy very often, and it seems like a cliche, but it's very real. That's the reason you hear about it so often. These individuals will see you shining, and they might even possess something that can allow them to shine. But it's whatever they possess, it's not good enough. Their ego gets ahead of them and they want what you got. I want to shine like you. Just like Satan said to God, he didn't say it to God, but how he felt when he saw God, I want to shine like him. It's not enough that they can have their own talents and their own things about themselves to shine. They got to shine like you. So these individuals will see something in you and they want what you got. They're not paying attention to themselves. They want what you got. So they see you and they see something about you that makes you seem unique to them, because you're all unique. All of you have something about you. All of you possess some kind of skill, some kind of gift from God. And they see that and they don't believe in themselves. It's an ego problem again. They look at them, they have low self-confidence. They have insecurities and they don't see their talents. They don't work with their talents. They just see you and they see you shining. And they like, I want what he got. It's a good example of this is something even smaller, is like the sun and the moon example. The moon has its own unique traits. It's the only thing that's shining as bright as it's shining at nighttime. But it sees the sun and it wants to be like the sun. Even though it already possesses its own uniqueness, it's not enough. Another good example is, it was this movie called O with Josh Hartnett in it. He's the guy that played in the faculty. I know I'm showing my age with this, but it was a brother in that movie who was a jock and he had a girlfriend and everything. And the Josh Hartnett character, he was supposed to be his friend. And even though he had some things going on for himself, he wanted what the brother had. So he did everything he could to make that brother's life a living hell. So these individuals are so consumed with everybody else and they think so lowly of themselves that when they see other individuals shining, they want what they got. They jealous. Put it like this, because there's individuals that might have more than you have. These individuals are so jealous of your peace. They might see you in peace. They might see you with confidence. They're so jealous of your confidence and your peace that it turns and fires them up inside. So they are not at peace. And now they have to come after you. That's reason number 2. Reason number 2 is jealousy. Reason number 3 is a person that's over-analytical. So an over-analytical mindset. I'm a perfectionist, right? But my perfectionism doesn't bleed upon others. These individuals are so over-analytical of themselves, and they're not at peace with themselves inside, that their over-analyticalness comes out upon others. And what it is they can't accomplish things they want to accomplish in life because of that over-analytical mindset. They have this feeling of imperfection with themselves where they feel like they're not right enough to be able to start something new, to be able to accomplish a dream. And when they see you doing something, and maybe what you're doing is not perfect, but it's still great. See, we learn when we are younger, right, that we're imperfect, that we sin, that we have things about ourselves that will never be perfect. But we can still be good individuals. We can still be good people, right? Most High gives that to us. But either way, we can still be good people. And things can still be great, even with flaws. That's why you will see a production like Game of Thrones, right? A series that I find great, by the way. And it's a great series. But just like anything in this life, it has its imperfections, right? So let's say there's a Starbucks coffee cup, which it was in one of the Game of Thrones episodes, in the scene, right? I didn't pay attention to that. But there was other individuals online who posted, hey, there's a mistake in the scene. There was a coffee cup. I don't know why they felt the need to post that, right? But this is what I'm talking about. Somebody might look at my video, right? And I'm not perfect, but I'll still put my material out because I still feel like there's something to it. Or you might put your material out because you still feel like there's something great about it. But these individuals, they're so mad that you're able to be at peace, even with mistakes, that they might find a need to troll you. These are the individuals that will troll you and, hey, I saw blah, blah, blah in your background. Because they are not at peace with themselves. They're not okay with things being imperfect, but still being great. So they feel the need to attack you. They see your imperfections, and they see you at peace with those imperfections. Again, and it makes them not at peace. That's number 3. Over-analyticalness. So we went over first reason, inner turmoil, insecurity. Second reason, jealousy, the sun and the moon. And then the third reason is over-analyticalness. These individuals feel the need to try to attack other people who are at peace with the imperfections within themselves. Excuse me. So I bring all of this up to say, and see an individual will hear me coughing and be like, oh, you coughed in the video. I bring this up to say, the lesson of my video, right, is not just about pointing these things out. It's to say, I think all of us as a whole need to start being okay with others shining and others having the limelight. Because in time, we will also get the limelight. We all are given talents. We all are given the ability, another imperfection, the ability to shine someday. So let's not attack other individuals when they're shining. We'll get our time in the limelight. Let's let them shine for a little bit. Let's let them spread out their wings and look beautiful. That's fine. Let's not let our insecurities within ourselves flow onto others. If we see somebody and they got that charisma, they got that swag, they got that confidence, go ahead. You know what I mean? Like, let's be like, dang, go ahead. That's dope. Let's stop putting other individuals down when we see them shining. Crabs in a bucket mentality. All of that goes with that. All 3 of those things tie into ego. Like I said, ego, fear, insecurity. There we go. Ego, fear, insecurity, and greed. All things from evil. All things from Satan. I want what that person got. What I got ain't enough. Ego. It's about ego. Like I said, Satan saw the Most High shining. And what he had, he was adored. He was adored by the Lord, by all the angels. He was beautiful, they said, or handsome, or however you want to put it. But he had all these ornaments. They said the man was shining. But that wasn't enough for him. Even to be favored, he was one of the Lord's favorite angels. None of that was enough. He wanted what the Most High had. He wanted to be the Most High. So we have to find a way to have inner peace with ourselves and find a way to love ourselves. Find a way to be okay with ourselves and work on ourselves. And when we let others shine, eventually it will allow us to shine because we'll work on ourselves and we'll work on our talents and abilities to be able to shine someday. And that's my message, man. I gave it to you. I delivered that. And if you guys like this content, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, please subscribe to the channel. I'm coming out with a lot more. I ain't done yet. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. See you in the future.